So you need a pen. Shit. Hi. It's okay, be cool. Okay, so we are talking about the notion of book, but it's important to understand two things. So we are reading, but also we are writing. So maybe the first idea is we are reading because we are writing. The problem is why we are writing something. So normally, you could say that there is an implication here. No? You write something for yourself or for the others. For the others, okay? But why we are here in order to be here? Yes, you're sure? History. So, how can we define the beginning of history?
What can you define by when it started being written?
Yes, that's the point. So, in fact, we don't want just to have this, but here is like a theology. Okay? This, in fact, is a trace. Come on, come on. No. Okay. So we need a trace. Why we need a trace? You don't know?
Why we need a trace?
Yes.
It can be seen as proof that this actually happened.
Even with fake news? No, so you want to have a proof. That's the point, okay. In reality, you can have a proof without writing anything. This is a proof. You don't need to write something about that. So you need to write for the proofs, because you need also ideas. It's more complex. It's not just a trace. It's not just an object. It's a notion. So we are talking about a notion. And the notion, which is different from the object, is more abstract. So the trace is in reality the existence of the notion. Okay, let's talk about one word. So you know this word, okay? No? Obvious. You know this one. Okay. And you know this one. Yes? Sure? Maybe you know one sense of this word? You are Armenian?
Yes,
Artsakh?
of course.
Papik Tatik?
Ayo,
Fine. I was there 3 times.
really?
Yes, really. Yes, really. I'm not a fake news. 2000. Yes. Stepanakert in 2007, 8, and 12 for a congress. I'm working for that. Okay. So I saw these. Don't worry. Okay. So abduction. The induction is rather simple. So the deduction is like this. It's okay? The induction is in fact something like this. No? The abduction is more complex in this field. The idea is to create a theory from just one example. So we have 3 kinds of abduction. The creative one, the hyper code, and the hyper code. So just this is more complex. So we need something to do with complexity. So if you read some texts from the ancient Egypt, you will need some codes. It's you again? Great. So the complexity is compatible with the computation. Okay? So if you need to compute something, you need a trace. You don't need a proof, but you need a result. And if the computation is very complex, you need to write something. This is a computation. Okay, so the idea is rather easy to talk about that. No? But it's totally different from that. This needs to be consistent and compatible with what? With strategy. Here, you don't care about that. It can be fantasy, you don't. So it's more free. It's not the same, obviously, but there is an interest about that. So the idea is when you're talking about computation, it's a trace. Your music score is a trace, no? Why you are writing music? Just for one thing? No, for one thing you need just your memory, okay? But if you want to create a concerto, it's impossible without a score. Okay, so it's not just a proof. In reality, is the existence. You need to exist. And from the existence, you have life. For example, for Artsakh, you see, I said Artsakh. I didn't mention Nagorno-Karabakh. Why? Maybe you are the only guy who can answer to this here.
Because
I could.
of course you can say Nagorno-Karabakh because
it's more, let's say, it's more known for everyone.
Yes.
The name of Nagorno-Karabakh.
Yes.
It's Artsakh. In Armenian it's called Artsakh. But
Not all the Armenians, but
Yeah,
after
of course.
that, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know, you have Nagorno-Karabakh, and this is different from Artsakh. Why? This is only existence. This is life. It's their name with their own notion. So the problem now is this can be erased and you can keep only this. So the problem is, in fact, Nagorno-Karabakh. 2 words. How many languages? What?
is it Turkish?
Nagorno? No. Russian. Russian. Karabakh, yes, which means Kara,
Kara.
black, Bach. Oh, you know this word. They know this. Baxes.
Nagorno has to be the highlands,
Yes.
the mountains.
Yes. But the definition, this one is closer to the idea of this one. The credo of the Armenian of this region is what?
What?
You know this in Latin?
The creation, let's say,
No. No, it's like a motive. Like a slogan, if you prefer. So we say what? In this region, we say,
islands, there are mountains,
yes,
and this also symbolizes that
not exactly.
somehow.
This is the grandfather and the grandmother.
Yeah.
And maybe if you show this to everyone, and you should do this now,
Yeah.
because it will be a fight for you about freedom. So the idea, in fact, is they say in this region, they say, we and our mountains. In fact, we are just that. But here is not the same. So it means just here with a garden which is black. Okay, so we have a very big difference. And the difference is culture. Okay, how do you say Greece in Turkish?
Yunanistan,
Why?
because they took the name from Ionia, the region.
Yes, so in fact,
It's an exonym.
yes, there is a piece of Greek, but it's not exactly the same. By the way, Greece is not Hellas.
Yeah, it's also an exonym.
Yes,
In the Latin.
correct, in Italian, so Grecus. Here, this is a code for Mrs. Proof. Can you read it? No, it's a mix for the moment. I could do also this. So the problem is that we have a code and we need some time to decipher. It's okay? So you can see this. What do you see on this? You saw it? You saw it? No?
I don't know what this is.
What do you see? What do you see? A mountain?
what you... No!
No?
No, no, no. No. Oh, where are my glasses?
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Should we show the original?
yes, it's correct. It's very big. So what do you see? Oh, Mrs. Proof. Correct. A grandfather, grandmother. Papik, tatik.
It's Russian.
Yeah, and it's not exactly the idea. But you will see it. So do you see the grandmother?
Yes, I see her.
And you see her mouth?
What is in her mouth? The lines.
There is no mouth.
Yeah, there is.
In fact,
Yeah, she's
it's
covered.
closed.
Yeah.
Again? So the idea is not exactly what you see. You almost see this, okay? More or less, okay? But the idea is not this. The idea is this.
Oh, yes.
Huh? So here, you see. Here, you know. So it means that we are our roots. So even if you cut the head, we'll be here. It's a powerful symbol. Okay? So, okay, so we are talking about the book, and let's be a little bit more abstract about the book. For you, a book is what? You see? I look like a high. Okay, so a book is what for you? What is a book for you? For Mrs. Proof. So what is a book for you? Is this a book?
It's not.
Yes, okay, for the moment.
It isn't considered a book.
Yes, correct. But for you, a book is what?
Piece of information.
You are friends, no? Okay, so Mr. Information and Mrs. Proof. In fact, it's a piece of time. You see the difference?
Could you elaborate, please?
Yes, yes, of course. So the idea, you have something like this, okay? And you have a book. In fact, we have a small place which takes time to read it. So the idea is that you have an object and you need time to do something with that. So it's a piece of time, it's not just a place. So you see the problem with the book, with the library. There is a relation between them.
In the library, books are kept.
You are talking about information again. So for you, it's a data center?
A library is a place where they kept them. Where they keep them.
No, it's not just for that. It's a safe place, which is free. It's written here. No, the library. Liber, which means what? Which means books and also freedom.
That's the adjective.
Yes, the etymology is the same.
Yeah.
So it's yes. In fact, a book is a piece of freedom. Okay? Piece of freedom. We have also Madame proof. Right. And you see, this is in relation with liberty. So, in fact, in French, we have livre. Not livre, livre. Don't upset me. Okay, so the idea is to have freedom in a piece of time. It's not just information. It is, in fact, knowledge. So you don't keep only information. You don't have just the proof. You have the knowledge. So what is the knowledge for you? Because we are talking in this hour about knowledge and only knowledge. So for misinformation, knowledge is above, no? You can have also misinformation. But can you have misknowledge? You see, it means you can have between them misunderstanding, but not misknowledge. Knowledge is powerful, information, no. So, in fact, we are talking about, maybe if you want information, is a newspaper. But here, it's the level of the book. So, you need time to write it, and you need time to live it. Information is very important for a very short time. Are you reading newspaper the next day of the previous day? No, but you are reading books from the previous century or previous centuries, and it's okay. So this is time. This is just timing. Information needs a good timing. You have to say something today. The next day, but knowledge is related with time. So we are not talking just about space. At the first level, we can see a book. You don't have anything in English as a book, no?
I saw an English classroom.
Oh, we are okay, never mind. So, misproof. Can you read this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it's okay. I trust you. But do you know what you read? Okay, but do you know why the numbers are written like this? Oh my God! So now you are going to understand what you know, what you think that you know. You got it?
Yeah.
That's why this number is wrong. What? Yes, you have two ways to write this. No, you know this.
Yes.
This one is obviously wrong. It's only a simplification, but you have a problem with this. It's just the turning point, you know? How many times you are turning to write something. Yeah. So you are no more misinformation, Mr. Okay? So we're talking about knowledge. And the information is pure. The knowledge is complex. But it's complex because it's simple. You got it? Sure? You need a proof? You see? This is simple? Yes. This is simple? Yes. This is simple? Yes, yes, yes. Complex. You could say, oh my God, maybe it's a 3. No, it's a 2. So this is just Einstein, okay? So, abstract simplicity is complex. That's why we need books. Because this is for misproof and misinformation. But if you don't know what this means, this, you know only the 2. If I write this, tensors, more complex. Spatial, general, you need more. But it's only 3 letters. Okay? So even this is complex. Okay? In reality, we did this, etc., like this. And after that, we invent this. Even more complex, this. The empty set. It's very difficult to imagine the difference between 0 and the empty set. This is more abstract. It was just a Scandinavian letter at the beginning. So it was an invention of André Weil. He was in a country, they used this symbol. So he used it. So for the book, you have to imagine that you have a small piece of time which permits you to have access to freedom. There is no freedom without books. That's why when you have dictatorship, they do what? Yes. They burn the books and not the people at the beginning. Why? Because with one book, you can have a big impact. So the book is in fact impactful. That's the point. So you have a piece of time, of freedom, and this is impactful. For who? You are fighting, yeah? You are trying to understand, okay. So the answer is, of course, this. So with the book, we are talking about humanity, mankind, and not just a country, not just something which is local. So it's strange because we have a local space for the global impact. So you need time to create this small piece of space in order to have a big impact in time. No? You like music, no? Every music. But you said yes to the first question. And then when I say every, you said, so the first answer was wrong. No? I like music. This means that you like every music. Every. Why we use this symbol? Oh, come on, guys. You know? Say it.
To symbolize the whole, let's say, idea, we use it in math usually.
Come on, usually. Of course, in math. It's just all. So we use this and we return this. So when we have exist, it's for you. Upside down, right, left. Because if you do the same thing, you will have the same, okay? So, when you use this is something which is generic. The genericity is a way to access to what? To universality. Okay? So, it's not just a piece of time, it's also a piece of universe. So we are going to go to another planet. For example, a red one. Do you need your books? Do you need your newspaper? Do you need your data? Oh, you need your books. Maybe as a USB, I don't care for the moment. Don't worry. So you need something which is a piece of wood. Okay? Yes. So now we have time, and time is more important than space in order to understand the universe. So when we are talking about someone who is a universal man, we are talking about his knowledge and his books. Okay, let's be more clear. You know this guy? He's not a soccer player, okay? In Brazil. Yes, they did this. Okay, so you know his books? Oh, come on. No, don't say that. There is no book.
I simply don't know his books.
Yes, in fact, you know him from this guy. But this one has no books. So you cannot say, no, nothing. Okay, for this one you can say, Okay, so the idea, in fact, is that Plato is the book of Socrates. Just that. It's already very impactful. So do you want to be a book?
We are actually.
No. No. Maybe a paper, a sheet paper, maybe. That's all. A book is difficult. And especially a book of another one. You know, this is a small part of their book. So you are responsible. You need to be responsible for your book. You know the Little Prince, okay? So, he's responsible for what? Yes, yes. And when he saw the garden with many roses, he was enjoyed or upset? Upset. But after that, you understand that his rose was important due to the time he used to take care of it. No? Or you are responsible for this? Yes? If I take it, you will be upset?
Yes.
Yes? If I don't take it, you will be enjoyed?
Yes.
If I mention it, it will be nice for you? Yes, the mention. Mention. It's the first level. You have to mention something if you want to help to its existence. In ancient Greece, if someone did something which wasn't good, the punition was what? Don't even mention him. Why? Because he's related to oblivion. So, in fact, a book is a tool, and after that, a weapon against oblivion. It's okay? Thank you so much.